Praise are they. May Rotary friends and Rotary ways opposed to something all our days. You may be seated. Rotarian Femi and Rotarian Ademo, can you please step forward? Can't you see how together they're looking? Please give them a round of applause. So, Rotarian Ademo, you're going to decorate Rotarian Femi as our greeter for today. Take the second microphone.
My Rotary president, fellow Rotarians, friends. Well, I decorate you today as the greeter. I hope you can do it intelligently, effectively, greet well, but know how you are going to greet, especially when the women are concerned. And do it intelligently. Thank you, my president.
Thank you. The object of Rotary, Rotarian Kofo, can you please take the objects of Rotary for us?
Vice President, acute Secretary, Rotarians, friends and guests. Object of Rotary. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worldly enterprise, in particular to encourage and foster first, development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions. Recognition of the worthiness of all useful operations and all the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian personal, business, and community life. Fourth, the advancement of international understanding, good and peace through the world fellowship of business and professional person united of service.
Thank you very much for that beautiful object of Rotary. Rotarian Ajide, good morning, you're welcome. Rotarian Ogugwemi, thank you for joining us. You're welcome. Very quickly, I'd like to recognize some of our guests and members online. Rotarian Evelyn, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning. Rotarian Martins, Rotarian Prince Daffy, joining us from Denmark. Good morning, you're welcome. Friends, family, you're welcome. Our friend from Rotary Club of Ojudu here, we miss you. We'd like to see you in person again, but thank you for joining us virtually. The four-way test. Rotarian Ogukwemi, you're welcome. Can you please take the four-way test for us this morning? The four-way test.
My irresistible medical president, secretary, the vice president, fellow Rotarians and yesterday. The four-way test of the road is on page 3. The four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. 1. Is it the truth? 2. Is it fair to all concerned? 3. Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Let's all say the fourth together.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for her. So let's take some songs. I would like to take the first song, and I'll nominate someone to take that song for me. Yeah, on page 14, I would like to take my grandfather's clock. I would like to have Rotary and Ajini to please Dodo and Lala this song and sing the song, not with an ordinary song, as you can see, she's a beautiful, beautiful Rotarian who recently celebrated her birthday. And it wasn't an ordinary birthday, it was a milestone birthday. So with a sum of not 5,000 naira, not 10,000 naira, not 20,000 naira, not 30,000 naira, not 40,000 naira, but an handsome song of, say handsome song, of 50,000 naira for the grandfather's friend.
My irresistible, magical, handsome president. My irresistible guest of the Rotary family. We have Rotaractors here. Rotaractors, we are recognized. Okay. My grandfather's club, page 14. I want to play this open our song to page 14. So I'm going to Dodo Ala Mene this beautiful song. And the song goes
Before you even take that song, we should take support for that song. I believe that there will be people that want to support that song.
5,000 from
5,000 naira from Rotary for that.
5,000 from
irresistible
for my 50. Rotaractor, 2,000 naira.
2,000 naira.
My darling friend and sister, Rotary Ogukwemi, 5,000.
5,000.
And I support the 10,000.
10,000. Thank you very much. You may go on, Lana.
La 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 Outstanding. And the say of beautiful tickets. It is a beautiful morning, Rotarians. My grandfather was
Thank you so very much for that beautiful song of grandfather's work. At this material time, I think it is pertinent that we appoint an SA in this meeting because I'm seeing some greetings that should be fine. So very quickly, I'd like to call on Rotarian Khadija. Rotarian Khadija, please step forward. Rotarian Khadija, please step forward. My irresistible, magical vice president, please step forward. Which of them do you think will be the SA for today? They don't know who will be SA, but when you get to who our SA for today will be. No, I told you. No, hold on.
Irresistible magic president.
I've not told you what you're going to do on my right.
Not between you, my president.
Because they might decorate you as the SA. So this morning, did I say you will decorate her? Ahead. So one of you will be the SA today. Which of you would want to be the SA? Would you like to be the SA today? Would you like to be the SA today? Okay, Rachel and Rachel, you are going to decorate Rachel and as our SA for today.
Okay, my lord. My irresistible president. The irresistible Rotarians in the house. The wonderful guest we had. It's my pleasure to decorate my sister and friend, the chair of family of Rotary that is doing so wonderfully well.
as our sergeant at arms for today. Primarily, my sister, your job is to ensure decorum and to make sure people behave the way they ought to be. But at the same time, I'm not done with your this year, I need money. So you're going to look out for those who are willingly able to pay the SA and be diligent and do so painlessly, so that even when you are extorting them, they won't feel it. I wish you a very wonderful performance. Thank you so much. My president, I'm going to.
Pictures, yeah. Rotary, please, let's use your phone to post this on the platform. Rotary Moses, where are you going to? Huh? Rotary Moses, you're welcome. Thank you so much, our Vice President. Rotary June, I saw her somewhere here. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning. Rotarian Moses, Rotarian Peju, thank you for joining us this morning. Our President-elect, Rotarian Kumi, thank you for joining us this morning. Rotarian Khadija, thank you once more. Rotarian Sonia, where is she? I saw her a few moments ago. Rotarian Sonia, where is she? Where is Rotarian Sonia? She stepped out. Okay, Rotarian Sonia and Rotarian Ariola, you're welcome. Rotarian Moses, I would like for you to please our next song. The song we just sang, I think we need about 60 or 70,000 naira on one song already. Yes. About 80,000 on the last song that we took. And I have carefully selected you to take our next song because of your profession, your position in the club. And I know that you will do justice to that song. If someone can please pass the microphone to him. And Moses, who shuttles between Nigeria and Canada, gives us our next song. Good morning, my president. Good morning, fellow Rotarians, guests and friends that you have used this morning. It's always a privilege to donate a special song on my president. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Currently being in Nigeria for a while. All right, so my president, so I want us to go to page 13. I would like to donate this song this morning. In the small world. With a sum of 20,000 naira, my president. You have to spell out again when you're doing anything above 10,000. You say not 5, not 10. My president. All right, I would like to donate the sum, not 5,000, my president. Not 10,000, my president. Not 15,000, my president. And some song of 20,000. I want to praise your indulgence again, my president, to ask our amazing and beautiful Rotary today to help do another song. It's the small world, right? Yeah, the small world. Okay. Don't worry about that. I will hand some 5,000 naira to you. So 25,000 naira. We might have some people that want to support that song now. Oh, yeah. Our incoming. Yes, 50,000 naira. Yes. Okay, so Rotarian, please add 5,000 naira to that song. 5,000 naira to that song. Rotarian Khadija, please add 5,000 to that song. President-elect, 5,000 to that song. I'm adding another 5,000 to the song that
Thank you, sir. That's all right. That'll be 35.
35. Do we have any other support for that song? Rotary Kofo, 20? Is that 20? Oh, 2,000.
My son, past president, just came in now. It's my then girlfriend. It's my then girlfriend. People are sad.
Oh,
Just came in. Let me explain to you. This morning, the president has done 50,000 naira for some donation because of my birthday. And I'm doing another song for Rotary and Moses now. So please support.
5,000 naira.
Okay. My irresistible president, and Rotary is a small one. I will be doing the song. La 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 la. La la do, mi la do.
Thank you, Rotary Angelique. All right, so at the sake of Omole-Golden, I want to start. Let us start the song. 1, 2, 3. Omole-Golden.
Let's stand up for this song. Oh, that's all. Thank you very much, Rotary and Moses, for that beautiful song. My secretary, do we have any apologies for today's okay, please read them out.
Thank you, my irresistible, magical, handsome song president. The last of the house, Rotarians, friends and guests of the Rotary, Alanike, Aladishri, Agutiria, Akiola, Akionku. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, our irresistible, magical secretary. Can we go to introduction of guests? Do we have visiting Rotarians in our midst? Do you have any visiting Rotarian in our midst? Okay. So please be upstanding. With us is Mrs. Ogundeji. She's, well, as part of our membership drive, she's going to be the club that we're going to charter. She's going to be our charter president for the club that we're going to be sponsoring. Mission is travels and tours, travels and tours. Thank you so much for sharing fellowship with us this morning. Do we have any other guests? Introduce your guest, please. Okay.
Good morning, my esteemed magical president, my beautiful vice president, cute secretary, Rotarians, friends, and guests. I hereby introduce my friend, Ms. Omole-Golden. She's an IT consultant.
Thank you very much. Do we have any other guests that I missed? Okay. Any other guests that I missed? Rotary and Osas, you're welcome to this meeting. We've really missed you and your amazing pictures that you take. We believe that before the end of this meeting, we will see the magic of your photographic work again. Gipti Azan, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Rotary Mabel, you're welcome. Rotary Binga, you're welcome as well. PP Jimmy Ajibola, thank you for joining us as well. Rotary Adoi, you're welcome. Rotary Funke, you're welcome. Yeah. Can we go to behind the gavel, please? Behind the gavel for Friday, 20th September 2024. Dear irresistible golden Rotarians, welcome to our third fellowship in September. The theme for the month remains basic education and literacy. Just like last week, we will be showcasing yet another short video right after Behind the Gavel. I'm certain this video will leave you truly inspired, just as the last one did. As planned, we carry out an artificial intelligence training on Tuesday, 17th September at Okera Grammar School, Ogba. It was a very insightful session for the 100 pupils who benefited from the program. I appreciate all members who took time out of their very busy schedules to attend the program. Special thanks to our two facilitators, Mr. Aduayo Ogusoya and Mr. Praise Adekunle. The principal of the school, Mr. Olutoton, expressed his appreciation to our club for the AI training and for the many other projects that have executed within the school and the premises in the past. So those are pictures from the session that we had. Board meeting. Over the weekend, AG Omole-Golden graciously hosted the board meeting at his residence. It was a well-attended meeting with ample refreshments. Just like the previous board meeting, we were taken care of with plenty to eat and to drink. Once again, I extend a big thank you to AG Omole-Golden and his family for being such a fantastic host. At the board meeting, we covered several important matters concerning our clubs. Annual dues. My heartfelt thanks go to the 65 members, 66 members who have paid their annual dues. However, we are still a long way from where we ought to be regarding dues collection. Please, I appeal to all of you who have yet to pay your dues to kindly do so in earnest. I understand that times are tough, which is why we offer several flexible options to make it easier for you to pay. At the board meeting, we agreed that the treasurer would produce a list of those owing organized by family group heads, so their parents can assist in the collection drive. SA payments. Currently, SEPT works on consolidating the outstanding SA for July and August. As a result, we're able to publish the total outstanding amount for both months on our WhatsApp platform. And I'm happy to report that we have recovered a significant portion of the outstanding payments only a few months ago. If you fall into the category of those still owing, kindly do the honorable thing as a Rotarian and make your payments promptly. I appreciate everyone who has played their SA from last week. From our records, only payments from 9 members remain outstanding from last week's meeting. Humanity House. And now, most of you should know about the exciting new project called Humanity House, which should be a property owned by the Rotary Club of Omole-Golden, creating a space we can truly call our own. Last week, I pledged 5 million naira towards the Humanity House project, and I promised to pay 1 million immediately. I'm happy to report that I have now fulfilled that promise. This project offers not only an opportunity for donations, but also serves as a lucrative investment for those wishing to contribute. At the board meeting, we discussed the need to create a sketch of the proposed project, which we believe will further motivate members. This has been tasked to the chair of the Humanity House Committee, and I'm certain we'll have a prototype of that sketch in a few weeks. The Hall of Fame donation band as follows: Platinum, 5 million naira, Gold, 2.5 million naira, Silver, 1.5 million naira, Bronze, 1 million naira, and Honorable Mention at 500,000 naira. This isn't our first building project. We have done it before for charity, and I'm confident we can achieve it again for ourselves. So far, the following members have committed to the project and have started paying. AG Bironke Ogun pledged 5 million. She's paid 750,000 already. Ibari John pledged 5 million. He's paid 500,000 already. I, your magical president, pledged 5 million and I've paid 1 million already. We have Rotary Roland Onikiobi, who's pledged 1 million. PAG Olabi 2 million. Rotarian Pusari 1 million, and PAG Apelogo 2 million. I want to especially appreciate members who have committed to the project and are backing it with financial contributions. As we await more commitments, I encourage all members with pledges to begin to redeem them so we can keep this exciting project moving forward. DISCON. The DISCON committee will be inaugurated on the 2nd of October 2024. The program details will be shared by the chairman. Additionally, we have secured our booth at the House of Friendship. Our accommodation has also been arranged, but I need you to start making payments for both DISCON registration and accommodation. The current rate is 140,000 naira, but it's subject to review depending on circumstances. We expect to confirm the actual rates by the end of March 2025. Weekly bulletin. We have now released 11 editions of our weekly bulletin, which has quickly become a popular read across our districts. This week's feature is My Rotary Journey by Rotary Prince Oladipupo. Please take time to read through and share with your friends. We also now offer advert slots within the bulletin. If you'd like to advertise or showcase your business, please reach out to the secretary for the rates. Membership. Last week, we welcomed yet another Rotarian into our club, Mrs. Olutosin Ajibade, who is the founder of Olori Supergirl Entertainment. As agreed at the last board meeting, our new Rotarians have now been assigned to committees and mentors to ensure their engagement. Additionally, the second edition of our virtual orientation session for new members will take place on Tuesday, 22nd of October, 2024. PAG Olabi will facilitate the session. New members, please plan to attend as it will provide valuable Rotary knowledge. Irresistible Sports, Fun and Recreation Day. Our fun day with the Rotary Club of Akomoja, Rotary Club of Ikeja, and Rotary Club of Ojudu is fast approaching. Rehearsals have commenced to help us stay fit. Mark your calendars for 28 September 2024. It's going to be a day you don't want to miss. We care. One of our members, Rotary Ambolo, was recently bereaved. My heartfelt condolences to her and her family. and I pray that our good Lord will comfort her and the family. The family of Rotary, today we'll celebrate our award-winning IPP, Veronica Susan Ishijola, whose birthday is today. We wish her happy birthday and many happy returns. Our Rotaract investiture. The investiture of our Rotaract president, Rotaract Victor Emmanuel, is scheduled to be held tomorrow, 21st September, at the Evangelist of Oba. Please give them our support and plan to attend the program as well. Outstanding performance from the district, that our club falls within the best 5 clubs with outstanding performance for the months of July and August respectively. Please, let's be planned to attend the award program at the district today for 2 p.m. As I close, I want you to remember, impossibility is a possibility that is yet to be explored. Let's keep pushing the boundaries until impossible becomes possible. And here today, I remain yours in Rotary service, Rotarian, Akpajide Victor Ogunleye, your irresistible, magical president. Thank you very much. Can we have reactions to behind the gavel or comments, or do you have any comments or reactions to behind the gavel? Okay, so Doyen. Rotary president. I think capture the ongoing process of public use. So maybe subsequently what we are doing behind the scene concerning that, so that when it comes up, members will not say, "I don't know." When did they get it? You know how it is. That's concerning that. Then concerning membership development, your guests that you introduce, subsequently it should be in the report that it's part of what we have promised to DG. It's part of the goal that are going to shatter at least two Rotary Club. And this particular club is called Rotary Club of Golden Impacts. Rotary Club of Golden Impacts. And I think if I was early to the board, the last committee, I would have also mentioned it, that we speak with Rotary and on making those people who are Makoto satellite members of this satellite club, they will be part of us as a satellite club member, but to be counted for us as a plus that we have chartered them. Thank you. Thank you for your submissions and reactions, my Doyen. All points are duly noted. Do we have any other reactions behind the gavel? Any reactions behind the gavel? Okay. PG Ajose, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning. PG Ayetutu, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us as well this morning. Okay, so we have share, Rotary God. Please turn off the lights.
People ask me all the time, what is the secret to success? The first rule is trust yourself. But what is most important is that you have to dig deep down, ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Not what, but who. I'm talking about not with your parents and teachers want you to be, with you. I'm talking about figuring out for yourself what makes you happy, no matter how crazy it may sound to the people. So rule number one is, of course, trust yourself no matter what anyone else thinks. And of course, rule number two is break the rules. If so but every day, I said, break the rules, not the law, but break the rules. It is impossible to be a maverick with the rules. You have to think outside the box. That's what I believe. What is the point of being on this earth? All you want to do is be liked by everyone and avoid trouble. The only way that I ever got any place was by breaking some of the rules. Which of course brings me to rule number 3. Don't be afraid to fail. Anything I've ever attempted, I was always willing to fail. You can't always win, but don't be afraid of making decisions. You can't be paralyzed by fear of failure, or you will never push yourself. You keep pushing because you believe in yourself and in your vision. And you know that it's the right thing to do. Success will come. So don't be afraid to fail. Which brings me to rule number 4, which is don't listen to the naysayers. I mean, how many times have you heard that you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's never been done before? So I love it when someone says that no one has ever done this before, because then when I do it, that means that I'm the first one that has done it. So pay no attention to the people that say it can't be done. I always listen to myself and say, yes, you can. That brings me to rule number 5, which is the most important rule of all. Work your butt off. I've always believed leaving no stone unturned. Muhammad Ali, one of my great heroes, had a great line in the 70s when he was asked, how many sit-ups do you do? He said, I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting. And I feel pain. That's when I start counting, because that's when it really counts. That's what makes you a champion. That's the way it is with everything. No pain, no gain. But let me tell you, it is important to have fun in life.
There's this your friend. Your word sister, there's always okay. I can wear my own of this one too. This one.
It's getting smarter, and someone is just remember that. But if you want to win, there's absolutely no way around hard work. None of my books find a way of successful growth unless you do. I've always figured out that there's 24 hours a day. You sleep 6 hours. They have 18 hours left. Now, I know there's some of you out there now and says, well, wait a minute, I sleep 8 hours or 9 hours, but then just sleep faster, I would recommend. Just remember, you can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in the pocket. That takes me to rule number 6, which is a very important rule. It's about giving back. Whatever path that you take in your life, you must always find time to give something back. Something back to your community, give something back to your state or to your country. Let me tell you something, reaching out and helping people will bring you more satisfaction than anything else you've ever done. Remember those 6 rules. Trust yourself, break some rules, don't be afraid to fail, more than they say it, like hell, and give something back.
So, thanks for Stinger for that inspiring short video. So, do we have any comments or thoughts? Anyone want something to? If you come on the lights, please, Rotary, when you come on the light. Okay, I'm doing. President, fellow chair, that's our friends of Rotary family. I think my take from that video is about Rotary Club of Omole-Golden. The story and the period that we went through before we got to where we are was very turbulent. And when I say turbulent, I really mean serious struggle. That's why I'm always calm when everything is tearing, any issue is coming up, at this present time, because there's no any issue that can be bigger than those ones that we have faced, and we have, weathered it to get to where we are. Now, one of the words is
break the rule, not the law. That statement was what gave birth to Rotary Club of Omole-Golden. I was the secretary of Rotary Club of Omole. Couple of old guys that are not meeting frequently. And I saw that they were going to kill my Rotary career. And I felt there's a need for a new club, and I spoke with someone. However, where I broke the rule was when the new name was to come up. In the past, you can't start a Rotary club without a name that is going to be called researched at Harvard and before approved and shattered. But when we got our turn, I told him then governor, that was Professor Alaba, I told him that, Daddy, we will not call this Omole West, Omole. I said, why can't you put something new? And he said, what is this? And I said, Golden. And at that point, he said, this has not been used before. That because you are a young Rotarian, I can welcome it. But the committee, because in the past, there used to be a long protocol for shattering a club. You will meet some very young people that will look at you now, what do you know? So he said, these are the people he's afraid for. And when I get to them, they will overrule it. And I told that governor, so I think it was, that's the first. I passed them and sent everything I needed to send to RI headquarters in Chicago via email. And lo and behold, within a short period, very first Rotary Club was formed with that word gold. However, if I have not proven that rule, we will not be where we are today. And I think that is service to your guests that is going to, lead the new club we are about to shatter. Because that's another step away from ours. This time around, no any community name, Rotary Club of Golden Impact. Let's see. Because if we don't make attempt, if we think failure is bad, then we won't get nowhere. Thank you.
Thank you very much for doing for that motivational speech and talk a little bit about our history. So do we have any other comments or anyone wants to share something about the video as well before we move on? Okay, Rotary, Fatoibo.
Thank you, my president. Leaders of the House, fellow Rotarians. My president, I want to especially thank you for sharing these videos today because it reminded me of my journey. When I wanted to start my fashion business, I was still a student. So I left for just 1 month. And after that time, I went for my youth service. And there was one thing that was actually sacrosanct back then. I knew this is what I wanted to do. And after that 1 month, I went for service. I couldn't continue my training. But then I went back home after my camp, after my 3 weeks camp. I went back home, carried my mom's old sewing machine, and I told her I wanted to start sewing. Everybody were like surprised. How do you want to do that? Just 1 month training. And I started collecting jobs. I started doing jobs for people, which the video here reminded me of. Trust yourself. I made that decision and that brought me to where I am today. And one of the key takeouts from the video for me is do not be afraid to fail. Because I wasn't afraid to fail, I made that move. And that reminded me of my journey. Thank you so much, my president, for sharing this video. I appreciate it.
So the video will be shared on the platform as well for those who want to have it and report it. Thank you very much. Just before we go to SA performance, I'd like to recognize Rotary Roland. Thank you for joining us. Rotary Akande, thank you for joining us as well. PP Favor Madu, thank you for joining us. Rotary Benga Jetawo, thank you. Rotary Motalani, Rotary Funke, Rotary Adiogun, and Rotary Erling. Thank you. We have a message here. Congratulations, Mr. President, on this initiative of capacity building for members. This video depicts the need to identify ourselves. I don't know what to send that. Thank you very much. SA, can we have your performance? Oh, okay. So introduction of guests. Okay, so do we have any other guests that I missed? Okay, so PAG, just so you may introduce your guests.
I have a police standing here. If you look at it very well, you know he is. It's my son, a graduate of computer science. He just rounded up from university this year. He's Israel Aditayo and Joseph. Secondly, my track president. I'm just going to say this. I've discussed this with you via platform of Patrick's platform. I want to put the notice of every member that our pioneer district governor inaugurated a new committee they are called Elders Committee of the district. And the district governor delivered to make him the chairman of that committee. And the committee was inaugurated on Tuesday. Seven-man committee. In this committee, serving within that committee, we have Dr. Messi Ibafe as the secretary of that committee. So informed the president before this time. I've taken permission from him. Now the matter of protocol, I want to like to follow the protocol. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my PAG, and congratulations to you once more. We have no doubts that you will shine and do magical things as the chair of that committee. Mr. Israel, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you in our midst. The message on the platform, we have our AG as well. Thank you, AG Benga Sumanu. Rotary Adi Tutu, thank you as well. You are recognized. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Can we get committee report, please? Committee report. SA.
Fellow retailers and guests in the house. So a quick one, our new members have been added to their family groups. 2, our sport day is fast approaching. Please, let's start. If you have any kind of game you can feature in, please kindly chat me privately so that we can arrange. Apart from football, I know football people are preparing. Please, for the football team, your jersey is different, but you should still get the club jersey apart from your football jersey. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair, family of Rotary. Any other committee reports? On to Calgary.
Yes, my president. My responsible president, fellow Rotarians, guests, and friends. I wish to ask that interested applicants to Calgary, the Rotary conference in Canada next year, should please wait behind so we can resolve whatever issues they have for their application. I'll be here to attend to those issues before we do. Thank you very much, my president.
Thank you, our chair, Onto Calgary. Our service project chair.
My president, stable Rotarians as well. I recognize you, friends and guests. On the service projects, the president has mentioned it behind the gavel of basic education and literacy project that was done on Tuesday. I appreciate everyone that showed up. For one of our staff projects, which is creating and equipping an IT lab for Ajumon Junior High School, I went on an inspection again on Tuesday, and we brought a couple of workmen to assess this level of things. Since the option of using one of the buildings we had last year, we donated last year, wasn't going to be feasible. So we decided to go with our whole plan. And the whole plan was for them to make the library free for us to use. And a couple of workmen were there. We took the majority of the workmen, the calendar, the welder, the tile and everything. We got in a couple of quotes that I've shared with the service project committee, and we intend to start up this work this month. That's the plan. Thank you.
Thank you, irresistible vice. Rotarian Moses.
Thank you, my president. Good morning, my fellow Golden Rotarians and members of the governing council that are here. All right, so first and foremost, I want to appreciate every member who have made so much commitment toward our SA. In the last few weeks, we complained and we reach out to members about not making commitment as far as SA. And I'm happy to announce to the House that our SA has been brought down to the minimum, to the minimum of the lowest in terms of payments. And as emphasized by the president during the gavel, I will be reaching out to members, either to the family head and also individually, as we try to present to us our structured plan. Please, I want you to oblige us. Don't get, I know it's tough times, but we also want to encourage us to reach out to you as how we can get some of the annual due in terms of structured payment. Please, I want to oblige you and give us all the, I want to appreciate us and I look forward to the blessings. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Treasurer, for the reports, and thank you for those that have been committed to meeting their financial obligations. Keep your hand. Someone should please pass the mic. PAG, were you raising your hand as well? Okay.
Rotarian President, past President, Rotarian. My contribution is going to be on mentorship and mentoring for the club. We have new members that are inducted, and then some have been given mentored. And because of time, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mentees. And sometimes mentors are given while the mentors their way, and then we need to actually maybe publish the names of mentors and their mentees so that we can really work on that effectively. Now, secondly, I want to also speak on our online platform, especially the virtual platform. My president, you are an IT person, and I know you in that case know what can be done for us to have clarity and good section of what goes on in the meeting while we are away. Most time, while you are away, it's a little bit difficult for you to be able to connect with what is going on here. I don't know what we are going to do, but I know there's something that can be done. So they said that while we are away, we can still feel free to join the meeting and then get understanding and get clarity of what is going on in the meeting. If we do it that way, we'll have a lot of people joining, because a lot of people are not joining because once you join, you don't really get what is going on here. So the production needs to be worked on. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much for that rich feedback, PPFN. I'll quickly touch on the mentorship. Just as we discussed at the last board meeting, we discussed engaging our new members, and over the course of the week, we've updated a list that the membership chairman will publish and engage each person so that they are aware of who their mentors are, and then the mentors will also know who their mentees are. But since you are here, my PP, I'll just quickly mention that PP Ali Azan Ogu, you are a mentor to Rotary and Oluwaseun Oshikoya. You are aware already? Oh, you are doing well. Please let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, so this will be published on the platform. And then PhD Adjusted, you are mentor to Rotarian Okukwemi. I'm sure you are aware as well. And so this list will be published and communicated. We just firmed it up over the course of the week, and everyone will know who they are. We have the documents for that. Now, PhD Adjusted, you may observe, please.
I want to talk about the essay. Each time I see the essay, the amount that we owe club, I'm not watching. You recall last year that some essay were waived, which is contrary to our bylaw constitution. I will be paid because in this law, I've paid over 7,000. Over 7,000, I paid. Yes, I like that. That was my house president there. I will, because that really is like a short play. I have paid. He said, no, that mentioned it. If people are now, if the are now waived, I don't know how I feel. So I tell president that I did that area. Because by the grace of God, election is coming. That will be waiting this time around. That is the truth. You see that you are here, you are not here. Because if people are owing SA and we wait it. All of those that have complied, a lot of people are complying. I can see people are complaining. They are need for the SA to tidy up its record. The one is taking it up now. He's doing a good job. But you need to tidy it up and ensure all the essays is paid, unlike what happened at the last election. But anybody that owes essay should pay. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that again, my PhD. On the essay, a lot of work has actually been done. A lot of recovery has been made, and we are almost done closing out on the outstanding for July and June. A lot of significant progress has been made on it, and we're positive that before we wrap up the month of September, the remaining few outstanding for August and July would have been closed out. So the team is committed and working tirelessly on it. PP Azan, on the online, the feedback is duly noted. We would look at areas to how we can improve that experience for those that are online, so they feel more involved as part of the meeting. Rotary, you're going to observe. They've off your mics. You can use your voice. Polio.
To pay our $10 on the platform today, or to pay
So thank you very much for that. The $10 is how much? 1591.
Yes.
1591. About 16. Okay.
16,000.
Oh, yeah, 16,000. Approximately 16,000. Thank you very much for that. SA performance for AOB. PhD Akamo, you're welcome. PhD Olabi, you're welcome. Thank you.
Something I was not.
In your newsletter.
In this letter, so. Picture of. How many are you?
Newsletter of the bulletin. The picture of which person?
Nominee or yes.
That's president nominee, not elect. Okay. Observations really noted. Thank you so much, Essay performance. 10 minutes.
Hello.
So, good one, the fast thing, we don't have to check out. I got you. Your pin. There's Sonia, your pin. 1,000 naira. Please take up your hand. Let me count it. Put that on. 1,000 naira, lift up your hand. Okay, now, quick one. We start to you know that. You like that. Okay, and just I will just talk now that we are not the added to family. And that completely father contact. Yes, you're going to know very good. The rest of our age to family can join family can join. I read you to family. And
Switch up behind because I want
you were there now. You don't know your headache. You're welcome. Yeah. That's great.
we don't like showing off now.
Our council, your son, my president, as you were calling me, a new place, self-page. I think it's online. No,
you start just saying now.
WhatsApp, although the family don't go and that again. Is it not, you know, we want to promote one thing. After I share the family book, I sent it to every father. Father, please call your children, men and mothers. Call your children. Let them know you. Oh, right, my president. That is not now.
We don't have time for it. Right.
Doesn't have time for it.
I was in those that I'll be paying 10,000.
10,000 naira.
I say, please take a mic. I say, our AG Sumon just gave us 10,000 naira. He's online. Thank you, our AG Sumon.
Yeah, another thing guy is about to free. So, is there any other thing guy?
He's not around.
Nobody has, who has the middle name of Wayne? Let's say. So another, my friend, they want to drink water on his thing. He has not even know what he wants to do. He's already drinking water. Yeah? Only had dinner. You know, when the Dr. Sonia was going about to sell her PHS.
I say, hold on. Is that PP Jimmy I'm seeing there? Is he the one?
Yes.
Wow, my PP, I recognized. I wasn't sure it was yours. Saying thank you for joining us this morning.
Okay. So,
see as well. Thank you for
my question. When Dr. Sonia was to buy PHS travel, he surprised me. Hey, Dr. Sonia, very witness. This guy brought out me 500 notes. I thought he was going to buy all then he was buying, you would think it's a party and he's spraying somebody money. That's the projection for me 500 notes. Can we see the rest of that? So that it did well. Can we see the rest of the packet of money? Oh my man. Look at this. Look at this. You just gave me the rest. Thank you, my brother. President Anju, am I joking? Don't sit down. Don't sit down. So buy it. President Anju, can we see you? President Anju, you have to come. Clementine Major. Clementine Sisto. Can you website? Please, when did you come to this work this morning? 7:59. She came so early. Please, can you tell me 2 points behind the gavel? 2 points. Behind the gavel, 2 points. Just 2 points. Okay.
5 minutes more to perform. 5 minutes. Let's do it quick.
Because you came in 7:59 and you are back 9:14. 2 hours lost in transit, my president. 2 hours. 7:59 to 9:14. Rotary June was nowhere to be found. 9:14. Exactly now. Rotary June was nowhere to be found. That's why I said, tell me 2 points in behind the I should just sit there. Wow. Hold on. Okay, again, no. When you're getting right here, celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. It's just so much. You can see somebody. People should carry anyhow. Somebody.
Yeah. Okay, look at the way she, look at it. Just give me some food. Look at no one. No one. Ọ̀fẹ́ bá wà lọ́wọ́ jẹ́ wáyájú pẹ̀lú ọ̀fẹ́ bá mi lọ wáyájú. Wáyájú tí mi ó fi òkè mi lọ ọgbà ọlọ́wọ́ àtàkùn ọ̀gbìn. Ọ̀fẹ́ bá wà lọ́wọ́ jẹ́ àmájá tó lè àtúnkù wọn.
How much is this? I'm just saying, I'm not gonna, how much are we making? How much? I actually what's going on now.
You're supposed to spray. You're supposed to spray and yes, you spray 5,000. Thank you, sir.
My essay, I'm not happy with that.
You know, I'm not happy.
For people, you know, we are not saying so let's speak on our critical performance. It's special performance of our people.
Fellow Rotarians, I'm excited to see people achieve at this morning. And our excitement actually stems from the fact that the house will be put in the very good. Now, besides that, the SAA spent a good number of time dancing. They are not seen for a very long time. Every day, all that people make. My SAA is not that shit. No. And the president gave a special recognition for the fact that we have not seen it, and we know that your money don't come. Maybe that was for your dance, but for its long absence, I think something had to be done. We have to do it.
Only 10,000. Thank you, sir. Now, lastly. Do you remember that of our time? Who remember that guy? That Steve guy. Oh my, let's celebrate Steve in the house, man. Let my country so be upstanding. Let's Steve, man. Let's Steve, man. Come on. Look at Steve. Look at Steve. Oh my God. I want to man. Check him out. Let's start. Yeah, we do our look at it. Let's celebrate. My God,
There's only one thing missing. It's missing.
Okay. How can we celebrate this man? If you like it, you know it. Look at our those things. My daddy came and so by himself. Let's see.
Amen. Oh yeah, I'm going to German. Oh yeah. You celebrate? Oh my God. Celebrate. I want no more down. I want no more down. I want more down.
I want to
The devil is not your father. I was celebrating with 10,000 naira.
I want more down. I want your life. Celebrate the gift of God. Look at it. I want to tell of you.
For the steals, another 10,000.
Okay, who celebrates still? That don't need it. Oh my. Oh yeah, okay, celebration.
So because I love fashion and I'm impressed the way Baba showed up this morning, I'm bringing some of 5,000.
Àwọn ọmọ tó kù náà wọ́n yóò fún ẹ̀yìn. Èèyàn kan pé lọ́wọ́. Thank you, sir.
Mr. President, fellow lieutenants, yes, I'm very glad. Mr. President is on the phone. Because we are also a topic, I don't want to pass the problem. Yeah, Mr. President, as far as this job is concerned, you are number one person. As a result of that, you are the custodian of by-law of this law. Am I correct, sir?
Yes.
I recall, even last week, you said the high table where you gave them immunity. Madam President, if you are not taking the immunity you are giving to them will mess up this law. The immunity will mess up the law because anything that has to do with against constitutional bylaw, you must not put your hands in it if you are able to operate as expected as the president. I don't want to mention him now. If you look at the table where you are, there's some issue there. We people are looking at, people have been talking to me about activation and prayer. You don't have to be. So I want you to look at it. And the person that involved should also own up and do the right thing. Thank you, my child.
My PhD, thank you for your observation, even though I'm not 100% sure the issue you're referring to. But if it's what I think it is, we will visit it very shortly. PhD Owolabi, what did we do with PhD Owolabi? Sorry, I had an emergency I had to take. I missed how much did we raise on PhD Owolabi's teas and company? 35,000. I will add another 5,000 to it. Thank you very much. I need you to visit our, yes.
It's all related. My God. 10,000. 10,000.
Thank you very much. SE, are you done? SE? Round up, okay.
Garden renewal. You know what?
So my president, let's say this morning we make 182,000 commission and commission.
182,000.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Commission and commission, 185,000.
Okay. We have some guests.
No.
190,000.
No, it's not than that. It's more than that. It's more than that.
Because I was wondering.
No, the first one is almost
Actually. It's 5 I wrote. It's 5.
Actually. Rotary candidate, so you can do the reconciliation and come back and see. Rotary Mbara. So come back to what we need, right, figure. We have some guests in our midst, Rotary President. Let's introduce your guests. Though they are linked, yeah, our meeting is far spent, but just introduce them quickly. Thank my Rotary President. Thank my Rotary President. Very quickly, I have three guests here, and although they all came late, but just to recognize here. The first gentleman in the middle. And award educationist for that matter. One state and national award, especially because thank you. Next is a one of my organs. He's a safety engineer, stroke entrepreneur. With experience both in the UK and elsewhere. Currently, he's based in Lagos. He's back in Lagos, back home to help build our dear country as best as he can. He's here to touch with us for the first time. He's a very good friend. Thank you. And last but definitely not the least is the lady beside him, Taiwo. He's an auditor and she works with the Lagos State LSDPC, and she's one of their highly networked, experienced staff in LSDPC. There are the organs and then there are those that control teams. So small but mighty. So we'll welcome you to our meeting. Thank you. Thank you very much. Guests, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing fellowship with us this morning, and hopefully we'll see you evolve to become members of our Golden Great Club. PhD and Joseph. Microphone, please. Sir, please pass the microphone. You have the microphone.
Madam President, fellow chairs, guests in the house. Madam President, I'm a bit worried against this one. Why? Because the guests of our bill, they are responsible people. They are captain of industries. Madam President, these gentlemen and ladies, we feel that there is discrimination in this place. People like us, I said it, we are leader of this law. We must not open our eyes down till we begin to do as if right and yes, roadway, what for them? I want to go. This is not the law. Madam President, even though the SA has put down this whatever, I want to use your good office for this distinguished man and lady to come forward, to come to the seat. They are still there. Why should they sit at the back? Madam President, this is very essential. Thank you.
Thank you for that observation. Please, our guests, everyone seated at the back, particularly guests, please come forward. It's not in our nature to treat our guests this way. You are special people in our midst, and we really do appreciate you. PAG, Omole, and then PAG, microphone, please pass the microphone.
Beautiful guests, the auditor. I am particularly interested because of two characteristics that were mentioned. One, she wears Taiwo. The other, she is an auditor. And you know that I have vested interest in those two areas. But surprisingly, he just said Taiwo. Taiwo what? I don't know. And I'm sure the guest is not particularly happy because I will, my friend, not know my full name. I'm just concerned about that. Thank you, my question.
Thank you, Madam President, for guests and friends. And let me just quickly draw our attention to another dimension to this issue, which has to do with processes. Because something happened because another thing had happened. So this morning, when I came in, I wrote my name. The leader only greeted me. He did not rise up to help me. He didn't do anything. And I noticed that as other people came, those of them that were of the feminine gender, he quickly dropped his phone and so I said to myself, no alarm. It's that I will address it privately. I will talk during essay. For now, the issue is on the serious of my president. It is the duty of the greeter to urge people to usher people to where they will sit. So if our guests go and sit at that back, we are tracing the issue now. Otherwise, this will happen repeatedly. The president-elect who invited his guests will not be the one that will rise up and tell them where to sit. Our members are in the attitude of going to sit at that back. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think there should be any reason for any lecturer to sit at the back if we don't have an overflow. But that's the reason why we have all these seats here in the middle. We should pay serious attention to this. No, we shouldn't go to that back again. This is where the fellowship is happening. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the process that has been recommended. My secretary, where are you? Because I want this to be on the record. Secretary, please, I need you to note this. So put this on AOB. Every greeter appointed has a responsibility to direct guests, particularly to where they should be seated. And lastly, going forward, we're not going to have seats at the back. So all those seats will be kept. Will be stacked up only when we have an overflow, so we don't have divided out. I want that on the record. We have the last guest that just came in. I'll have the PA use this guest one more time as we close.
Thank you, my irresistible, magical president. Before I introduce the last guest, to assuage the pain of my dear Rotarian daddy, the auditor that you are mentioning is Taiwo Ajayi. Ajayi. So,
fundamental observation, my president. My president, fundamental observation. Fundamental observation. The guest was shaking her head, and that was not her no. This is of the trouble. They are trying to negotiate the name. Negotiating the name. Come on now.
So, hold on. Exhale.
Good morning, my president. Our incoming president. As you mentioned, our incoming president. By next year, this time, you will be seated there. And then you will look at me and call me Hassan Odu. Because now, my president, our incoming president is not doing that at all. And he's portraying us as a club that don't follow protocol, as a club that don't have regards for people. When we invite our guests, whether we are putting them, we are relegating them to the back seat, or we are giving them names that are not their own names. My president, I think we should strike a little example today so that each time he thinks about calling people names that are not their names, you remember this day that we didn't take it lightly as a club. And we want to apologize to our guests, please. It is not in our character to give people names that are not their names. If you want to give them names, if they want to give their names, that should be left to their family, not to this club. If you should visit incoming president, Dr. Akunya Ademosis. Please, my president, don't take it back to me.
My president, the Rotarians, yes. My president, the relationship is few. One meeting, please. One meeting. This issue should be viewed with all seriousness. Why? Because I was once a civil servant. I'm still a civil servant till I die. Yes, because I still continue to collect my pension from government. And at that level, I started as a director. And Akunya Ademosis is a director general, not just a director this time. He's a director general who's supposed to know all the rules and processes in the system. But I told you earlier, or I told you the immunity you want to accord people in that place will make this law of the guys not taking my president. Because you can see what a situation where our P has put us in this corner. They put us in a tight corner. And my president, That's for you to. Therefore, just for example, for the guys to know that number. I'm not just here for the child. It's my my son. But when I say the truth, I'll say
you need the money. I hope when the report comes, we will not be disappointed. Because he said that only
thank you. All the offenses against our peers duly noted. Because our time is fast spent, we will visit him at the next meeting. I would allow him introduce his guests. Our time is fast spent already. So he will introduce his guest and he will come for the next meeting. He's going to come for the next meeting. So introduce your guest.
Madam President, observation, Jamil one.
My Rotary president.
Jamil observation, Madam President, the US issued this law to put us in a better perspective. And when the president has made a pronouncement, nobody else say no. Madam President, as many as want should be visited this morning. That's the truth. Madam President, it's very necessary for people to know that you are not staying here. For once you give directive, your word is final. And as many on their own, they should follow the four witnesses this morning. As many as say, oh, no. You see the truth, they should come up and say it now. Because Madam President, I am jealous of this seat because I've passed through the seat. I know what it means. Madam President, as many as say no. Let them be all standing and defend themselves. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, my PhD, for the observation. As much as possible, I want to visit everybody, but we are working closely with time. We are working with time. They will all be visited. Some of them know themselves and they're clapping, but because of time, I want us to wrap up quickly. So, Dr. Kumi, President-elect, introduce your guest. Only introduction.
Thank you, my Rotary President. My dear Rotary President, Rotary our friends, with unreserved apology, I am very pleased to introduce the last guest that just came in. Last but every other guest. Please be upstanding. So my guest is Mrs. Miriam Lawson. She's an accountant, and she's here to fellowship with us for the very first time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Miriam. You're welcome. SA, do we have the figure now? Okay, so before you give us that, I want to quickly announce that we have awards at the district today for 2 p.m. Our club was nominated to be one of the outstanding top 5 clubs. We don't know our exact position there, but the awards will take place today at the district for 2 p.m. Earlier in the day, I had announced that one of our members was bereaved. Rotary Polo, she lost her son yesterday. So Polo actually announced it earlier. So as many of us that will be available today to go and start at the meeting, let's go after the meeting. This happened yesterday. Football training continues tomorrow. Football training continues at the usual venue. Yeah. So after the meeting, some of us will go, as many of us that are able to go and join us there. I was with her yesterday night, and I think Dr. Bakari as well was there yesterday. He was behind the gavel. Yeah. So our condolences to her and her family. for that. Essay. Essay. Do we have your figure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have doing raffle. Where's the raffle? Where's the raffle? Can we have our last guest coming here? Please, can you help us come forward? Our special guest. You are welcome once again. You are going to help us shake this. And once you shake it, you will pick one, just pick one of the paper, and I will see details on the ticket on it. Congratulations, you are a winner today. Where is the 16,500. Okay. Please, let's take a picture. Congratulations. Congratulations. Excellent. We have your figure now.
Yes, so the total figure is 425,000. 425,000.
Commission and commission.
Yes, with revision of commission.
How much commission and commission?
5,000.
5,000. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for that beautiful performance. As we rise, may we all rise? For the toast for today, can we have Rotary and Akande please give us a toast for today's meeting? Who said general here? Who mentioned general? Oh, it's you. Okay. Oh, the retired one. So there's no general in this. We don't have any general now. For now, we don't. All the general expired last year.
But they were generals, last year.
X.
They were generals. Thank you, my distinguished magical and president. Please, can we charge our glasses and our tongues as we take the toast for this morning fellowship? And as we do this, I would like to start with our guest. Let's make a toast to our guests. We've done that because we want to come again and get fellowship with us. Next is to celebrate Rotaractors in our midst. Do we have any? Rotaractors? Yes. Next is to celebrate visiting Rotarians. Do we have visiting Rotarians? Yeah. We'd like to also celebrate our Rotary Club of Omole-Golden. And before we go further, on the special note, celebrate Mr. Sneeze himself. The toast to PhD holder for sneezing. Next is to celebrate our district 9111. To go further, we will celebrate our God before our country. We celebrate the District International, Rotary International, and also as we continue to pray for our dear country, Nigeria. Let's make a toast to FRN. Thank you very much, my president.
The national anthem, the club anthem, at the say of good morning. Good morning. Omole-Golden, come, sharing Rotary around. Service to you, meeting. But we do Rotary with God above, we are still. Golden road to Roscoe. Service, sharing Rotary, always. The national anthem, please. The new national anthem. Nigeria, we home, yeah, native land. Don't be far. To serve our sorrow. Thank you. Have a fantastic day. So those that want to carpool and ride share, we can go to Rotary and follow us to this place. Location is River Valley Estate. River Valley Estate.